What's up, my friend? You see, in a world where all earthlings are united, living in peace and forgiving to one another, loving your neighbor like you love yourself could not have been a hard thing. So here are dedicated towards ensuring that the world looks like that by reacting to videos, my friend, which we shall be seeing here together. Diverse type of videos from different humans across the whole world. So kindly, buckle up, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you haven't, and if it's your first time here, I am Y311H, and my friend, here at Happiness Headquarters, we acknowledge God Almighty as the executive producer of this show, our giver of breath every day. You see, it's why, my friend, we always give thanks to God before we start. But before we reach to that point where we give thanks, we always read from the Book of Wisdom. That book is a familiar book to you, where you might wonder which book is that. Where is the Guide of Life? My friend, pass me that book. You know, if it's your first time, you might be wondering which book is this. Wait, you know it once you see it. Exactly, this one, the Guide of Life. And from today, this is what it says for us. Therefore, we are always confident and know that as long as we are at home in the body, we are away from the Lord. We live by faith, not by sight. We are confident, I say, and would prefer to be away from the body and at home with the Lord. So we make it our goal to please Him, whether we are at home in the body or away from it. 2 Corinthians 5 from 6. Interesting words. May God give us understanding of those words. Let's give thanks. Father Lord, thank you for the word that has passed. Thank you for your kindness and goodness. Thank you for your wonderful creatures, Father, that are watching this video. Be with us, Father, and guide us till the end. Bless today's fruit and everything that shall be involved through the videos. In Jesus' mighty name, we pray and believe. Amen. Let's dive in, my friends. Good vibes all the way. In this first episode here, first video, it begins with some magic tricks, you see? Some illusions. Some of these things, my friends, some people pay to go and see this in shows, you see? But we here show you the full part of it, even the behind the scenes, how it is done, you see? So, my friend, sometimes don't be fooled. It's just wonderful humans showing their skills of creativity. Good vibes, you see? And this another one is also a trick. Used for the brain also. Oh, good vibes. My friends, this is just the beginning. This is the intro. There is even more interesting videos coming up, you see? So please don't leave, watch till the end. There's especially some video there in the middle I'd love you to watch, you see? Watch closely. Yo, good vibes videos, good vibes fruits. Grab something if you can. Let's watch at these tricks. This is crazy. The family here are my puzzled.
Placed inside the jar, and the lid is then sealed. They are left undisturbed for 3 days. Then, when the jar is opened, the fleas will not jump out. In fact, the fleas will never jump higher than the level set by the lid. Their behaviour is now set for the rest of their lives. And, when these fleas reproduce, their offspring will automatically follow their example.
3,000 years later, Orion Belt still aligns perfectly over the pyramids, yet the stars are expanding at light speed.
Right.
Crazy.
Oh, we've got a paintbrush and some glue for the car. Why are we... Oh, is it like a gloss? To make it glossier in the sun? What the is going on? Is that real? Oh, is that stuff that makes paint go melty and shit? Sorry. And then it just got... Imagine dropping that on your leg, though. Your hairs would be gone. Is it going to happen again? Oh, it's satisfying, but that must be so toxic. Toxic. Call me Britney Spears. Right? Looks like a balloon after it's been deflated. Surely touching up with your fingers, is that not a bit risky though? Because if it goes through paint, surely it's going to go through your fingers. Oh my God, look, it started already. God, it looks like something out of the movies, that. Something out of the Mummy. Oh no.
I am 1000% convinced that we live in the Matrix and you can't change my mind. Okay, so you're driving your car just in any lane of traffic, single lane, double lane, whatever. You're driving, your partner is in the passenger seat, you're holding hands, you're very close together, and you're taking up a specific amount of space in that lane of traffic. Then there's a bus in front of you. Inside that bus, there's two people sitting on one side, and then there's two people sitting on the other side. And then in the middle of the bus, there's an aisle which you walk down. And that bus is taking up pretty much exactly the same amount of space in the lane of traffic that you're driving in. Can somebody please explain that to me? Because I am completely blown away by that.
Crazy, right? Just like this mechanism here that was made by some guys to make buildings that can withstand earthquakes. Yo, this is one good vibes discovery by those people. Yo, this one can help in places where there are random earthquakes, and people can avoid all the damages from the buildings and stuff around. This is good vibes, you see? Humans, when we all unite and do good vibes together.
An ancient, real Stargate, three-dimensional Stargate. It's not something that was recreated by the...
We ought to now take you on a trip.
Great, I'd love to take a trip.
Machine.
Yes.
Before we do that, let's explain how it works.
Okay.
Notice around the room we got 1, 2, 3, 4 speaker boxes.
Uh-huh.
They are connected to vacuum tube amplifiers of my special design. I call it the quantum well design. The quantum physics I deal with is the physics of electrons and light going between the parallel realities. We have 7 parallel realities, which we're one of. This physical reality we can touch.
Oh, you mean like 7 different Earth worlds?
Whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the quantum physics I work with. Now, in that, I went into a very, very deep study of electrons between the conductive state, which is a particle, and the vacuum state, which is a wave. You look at it as the particle is a little ball. And when it gets launched into a vacuum, since there's no atoms to jump from to, it unrolls itself and becomes like a sheet traveling through the vacuum. A massless, thicknessless sheet traveling. This wave aspect of the electron is very special. When you get an electron wave, it literally floats in hyperspace. Now, if you can take the space that the wave is floating in and twist it, spin it, rotate it, you can now create a vortex. That vortex will go through all parallel realities. That's contingent to us here. And if you take the age-old pentode vacuum tube and you bias it correctly with the voltages on the element, you can literally take that wave that's in the tube and spin it. And it forms like a vortex, a quantum singularity, a white hole, whatever you want to call it, and connects the signal flow through all 7 realities. Now, how this works. When I was working for my PhD, I learned how to bias the vacuum tube to maximize this effect. You know, a lot of people are saying today tubes sound better than transistors. I'm sure you've heard that.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. Because the vacuum tube actually produces, for want of better words, colloquially, light energies. The light energies is electron and photonic functions going through all 7 parallel realities. That's what light energy really is. and the vacuum tubes will amplify. Now, how this system works is in some worlds, the information flows from the speaker to the listener. In other parallels, it flows from the listener back to the speaker. It goes into the amplifier, into this quantum well, and it gets all rolled together and spread through all 7 parallel realities, which your mind operates in at least 7 parallel realities. That's the nature of mankind. The soul, the spirit, is the image of us in other parallels. So now we have a function where you can use music to spin your mind into all 7 parallels, and at the same time it crosses the music with your function, produces another function which you will be perfectly resonant with and can go very deep in the meditation. And from that you can then spread out into the other realities consciously. That's what this equipment does. Now, then there's 2 more there on either side of the bed. They're 15-inch subwoofers, but they're run a little bit differently. You see, they're wrapped up in foam and cloth and pillows. That's because there's a board running between the top of the 2 of them. The cones shape the upper board, which is suspended, and that board then couples into the 4x4 that goes across the 2 and shakes the bed. You can actually feel down to 5 hertz on that bed.
So what I will be doing when I'm laying down is I will be literally opening up my space, my consciousness.
If you allow it.
And I will be spreading out into the other 6 places where I exist.
And at that point, it's your playpen.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want.
How long does it take for you to actually feel the effect? Is it instantaneous or a few minutes?
Sometimes.
Okay. What would I experience in any way? Physically, emotionally, mentally? Is there a sense of bliss or?
If you want.
The food you eat in America is so toxic it's actually illegal in other countries.
What the fuck is this, guys?
The impression that ice cream would melt after sitting out all night. Now it looks like somebody shit in my sink that had really bad diarrhea.
My radish was moving like that. Do you see that?
And I just cut it up to have for lunch. I don't know what's going on, but since when is watermelon doing this? I'm trying to break it, and it just won't break.
Stretchy. Everyone's like, oh, stretch it if it really is rubber. Stretchy. I'm like, that was right.
Sauce should not do that.
I was cutting my beef, right? And for some reason I just thought about putting a fucking magnet on there. Now, this is from Sam's Club, by the way.
Put a magnet that I got from here into the Great Value Chicken.
TikTok, I really need your help with this one. I was cooking some spinach and one of the leaves just started inflating, and I'm not sure if that's supposed to happen. It kind of looks like plastic. Can somebody tell me what that is?
You guys, there is no way that's 80-20. There's no way.
Literally, come on guys, that's like 50-50. This should look off to you. I did my grocery order from Walmart, and this is the hamburger they gave us. But you guys, it's not... Y'all remember when hamburger used to have literally the red lines in it?
Follow for more.
These people, things surprised me from there. Even fake food. Look at this fish here. Some good vibes guy have some fish that looks like that. Crazy, man. As crazy as this carpet here that was finally invented. The flying carpet. Yo, this is unbelievable. Look at this good vibes guy there having some good time with the wind. Yo, This is fantastic. My friends, this is incredible, man. Oh, the birds that day must have been really surprised. You see, they had to even call a meeting of the elders saying that humans have now improved and gotten something new. Something that is almost like their technology, you see? Because look at this guy, my friends. Just having some good time floating in the carpet in there. Would you try this, my good vibe soul? Would you try this? Please tell us in the comment section. Would you like to try out this new carpet as the first guy? You see, to test out like the person that tested it first. They told them this carpet, you can float with it on there, just have to go on a mountain and jump. Would you rather test like that guy, my friend, or what? How would you have done it? You see? Yo, look at the braking system. It's crazy. This is an English people are full of good vibes. Man. But there's this other stuff in English, lads. Some rare fishes. Yo, some of these fish look like they are from the movies or from the books. Look at this one. What are those things in its mouth? Worms or what's up? Oh, can't believe this is one fish. Is that one fish or two fish? There's even others here with long beak. Is it a beak or how do you call the mouth of a fish? Wrong mouth. Okay, anyway, there's also others here. My God, all these fish are mysterious, very rare and strange. Like this one almost looks like a sword, literally. Man. Oh, look at this other one. This one is adorable. This one is full of interesting stuff, my friends. You see, hit the like button, subscribe. You always get good stuff here, good videos, and my friends, you can help one another in spreading love to the whole world. Yes, and stuff like this could not be mysterious because people could be sharing information honestly. You see. Look at the size of this fish.
Insane examples of the Mandela effect. Many people remember Apple having a robber emoji when it actually never existed. People remember Pikachu having black on the tip of his tail when it was actually yellow. Most people remember the Mona Lisa looking like this, with just a small smirk, when in the real painting, she's smiling. The laughing cow never had a gold nose ring. Fruit Loops is spelt with the double O. Jiffy peanut butter never existed. It was just Jif. The Skechers logo never had a T in it. Mickey Mouse didn't wear overalls, just pants.
Alexa, say hello.
Hello.
Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 6:50 p.m.
6:50. Alexa, remind me to fix my clock.
I put fix my clock on your to-do list.
Thanks. Alexa, are you cold?
No, I don't really feel hot or cold, but thanks for asking.
Alexa, how old are you?
I was released November 6th, 2014.
Alexa, who made you? Alexa, who made you?
I was invented by Amazon.
Alexa, are you spying on me?
I only send audio back to Amazon when I hear you say the wake word. For more information, and to view Amazon's privacy notice, visit the help section of your Alexa app.
Alexa, Alexa, do you work for the NSA? Alexa, do you work for the NSA? Okay. Alexa, do you work for the government?
I can't find the answer to the question I heard.
Alexa, do you work for the government? Yes or no?
Sorry, I didn't understand the question I heard.
Alexa, do you work for the government?
Sorry, I can't find the answer to the question I heard.
Alexa, what do you think of Siri?
Siri's a great app, but I'm different.
Alexa, do you work for the NSA? Alexa, what is the NSA?
The National Security Agency, NSA, the military intelligence agency governed by the United States Department of Defense.
Alexa, do you work for the NSA? Alexa, whom do you work for?
I was made by Amazon, but I work on behalf of all my customers.
Alexa, do you work for the government?
I can't find the answer to the question I heard.
Alexa, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Two batteries on the side, one battery on the bottom, and should turn on.
This good vibes guy is trying out that hack for us, you see. Recorders, these hacks are for testing the level of honesty in humans right now. You see? Let's see.
It worked! So halal mode.
Crazy, right? Look at this. A farmer recorded this video of a UFO hovering over a back road near his farm. Then suddenly, it disappears in the blink of an eye. Whatever the UFOs they are not from the world. They are able to teleport. These UFOs are coming from a different dimension. They control time and space. Crazy. They even manipulate gravity. Oh, it's a legend. They are the ones that created us and are watching us. They know everything. This is crazy. Look at this video in slow motion. Watch closely and you see the UFO disappear into thin air. How is that possible, my friends? Yo! How? What type of technology is this, honestly speaking? How can you explain this? Look at the size of this thing. Man, how is it shaped like this? If there are creatures inside there, where are they? Oh my god. What of source? Can you understand this thing? Because now, up to this point, myself, I'm out of words. What can you... And this good vibes guy here is making a return mechanism. Using a homemade return mechanism. Good vibes. Using just a spring and your normal hinges. And some washer there to prevent the spring maybe from jumping. You see? Good vibe stuff, this one. Humans are wonderful. If you see humans sharing information, helpful, for free, it's good vibes, those ones. You see? And you can see the hinges now, they have the return mechanism. Wonderful. Let's see even the hinges being tried out. Oh, and there you go. Fantastic. Interesting, right? Now hit that like button, my friend. Look at this dog. Imagine you are in the Appalachians mountain or the desert and you come across this stuff. Creature that looks like a dog that was unskinned. Crazy, man. Good vibes also are out there swimming at night. And they felt something was a little bit off. Only for them to look around and see this absolutely terrifying creature that was caught on camera near their place. This is bizarre, my friends. Very strange. What is that? Look at this skinwalker or indigo transformation. Crazy stuff. Yo, this skinwalker stuff, English people, you mean is real? People change from animals to people. Oh, yo. This, look at this dog. Why is it looking like it knows something? Oh, this one is way too cool, my friends. It's a Rugo. It's good vibes though. Look at that. I see. Did it just shift or what just happened? My friends, are you seeing how things here are also going on? Please leave your comments good vibes well. You see? All this is for entertainment purposes. Look at this guy with a bizarre smile here. Oh, this is unbelievable. Oh. Some guy asked their dog if they are skinwalker. And it's like the dog accepted. Now what could you have done in such a situation, my friend? You see? Oh man, look at all this dead fish. Where did it come from? From the stomach of a big fish or what happened? Some big fish maybe was doing some stuff
I
there.
just
Leave
saw
your
a woman's
comment.
video talking about how something was going to happen tonight and she didn't know what it was, but at midnight something's supposed to happen. So I had a dream last night that at midnight the sky lit up bright white light, and there were 3 or 4 suns or something in the sky, looked like planets or suns. And then before I had gone to bed, I asked to see the Elohim. For some reason, I had been thinking about the Elohim a lot, and I was like, I want to see the Elohim. What did they look like, these gods? And so I closed my eyes and meditated for a while, and I never saw anything. But I went to sleep, and I was dreaming some random dream after that one crazy dream about midnight. I was dreaming about my dogs, and I woke up from that dream instantly, right in the middle of it, as I often do when I have a vision, and I saw these beings that looked like gods, like, very regal, very light, like light emanating from them. Their skin was white and light. They had blonde hair, most of these females, and they were adorned in all these really beautiful clothing, apparel, something, I'm not sure what it was, but they had this look on their face like, this is me, just kind of smiling like that, and just staring at me. And then it would go from one to the next being to the next being. They would just kind of fade out and the next one would come in. And there were some male gods as well. One of them had kind of blue purplish skin and silver hair, and the females were mostly blonde or white hair. And then they just kind of faded out. And so my question, I always wondered, why would these gods that were spiritual entities, why would they have teeth and hair and nails and stuff, that human beings have for a reason, as we are part animal. We have animal genes. So we eat vegetables and, some people eat meat, I don't. And we have hair on our bodies. Lanugo covers our skin, because of our genetic past, apparently. So why would they have these things as well? Was a question I always asked. But now some people may say, well, you just planted the seed and so your imagination kicked in. Now, as I've said before, I always wake up from a dream and spirit goes, here you go, and they show me something. I've had them show me tombstones, headstones of graves with names on it, to show my ancestry or something. I'm not sure. They've shown me things, all kinds of things that I didn't ask to see. And then a couple times I've asked to see something and then I'm shown it. And one time I asked to see the Galactic Federation because I had been reading about it and I was very much doubting the existence of it. And within just a minute, I was meditating, I actually saw it that next minute, which is rare. I don't usually just see something instantly, but I was able to see a ship. I was zooming through the ship, and then I saw what I can only imagine is the commander of the ship, who was standing there in a uniform with blonde hair. I don't know why these gods are blonde, and their skin is translucent, like white light. But I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. And I was just face to face with this guy, and he matched the images that I saw later of Ashtar. So The mind is crazy. The mind is a crazy thing. I do not do drugs. I'm not doing drugs. I just have to get relaxed enough because I have severe tension in my nervous system is shot from post-traumatic stress. So my biggest challenge is relaxing enough to have these visions and clearing my mind. Trying to see something doesn't work for me. I have to say, okay, I want to see this, and then I forget about it. I ask for spirit to show me something, and then I let it go. And that's normally how it works. But I just want to say, that dream about midnight tonight, and then that woman saying something about midnight tonight, that's got me very curious as to what's going on. Pay attention and see what's happening tonight.